Hey there, hi there, ho there. Happy Friday. Happy post-Chrysler. Merry Crisis. Happy Crimbus. And all the bells and trimmings. And we are now sitting in the purple lights. We shall see who is the first one here. Almost threw my own beverage right into my lap. Waddy! Nice to see you, Waddy. CP Geek! And Faye! It's nice to see you, everybody. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Oh, that was garlicky. That was garlicky. But nice to see you, nice to see you. Howdy, howdy, says Fates. Hope you all had a great Crimbus. My B-Day's only 2 days away, which is exciting. I got a laptop holder that has an internal fan, which I really like. Nice, nice little cooling pad there. Hands got cold using it on Max, though, so it was good. Heck yeah! Heck yeah, that's a good thing to have, especially with a gaming laptop. So many people just inadvertently kill them because they don't give them adequate ventilation, or they'll, like, set them on a blanket or a soft surface where they just can't breathe, and they end up cooking themselves to death. So, absolutely a good thing to have, and a very thoughtful gift at that. So, that's awesome, Face. We're glad to hear it. Now we're in the purple lights. Who is the leader of the class? Oh, wait. God, is the only melody I can think of right now. Like, I know what you're referencing, but the only thing my brain is returning for a melody is the fucking Moobies. Is the Moobies theme song. And I know that's not it. So, yeah. I am technically running on like a day and 9 hours or so. I've snagged a couple of naps, but otherwise haven't really gotten any sleep. So I am very tired, and I'm a little, oh god, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. I got them big old heavy bags. But we're here, we're kicking ass, we're taking names, we're doing the thing. And we're happier for it. But nice to see you, friends. I remember accidentally cooking it at City Market. They had Impossible. Yep. Moobies. Well, you started with hey there, hi there, ho there. Well, when I say hey there, hi there, ho there, what I'm referencing from my own brain head is the neighbor Bab from that 70s show. Donna's dad. Hey there, hi there, ho there. Again, why that reference came out, I don't know. The appropriate response is MICKEYMOUSE. And of course, my reference for how I just did that is my boy Andrew WK, of course, who did his own version of the Mickey Mouse March, which you may or may not be aware of.
Welcome
And we'll stop it there. I said stop it there. We're not going into the key change. We're not going into the key change. You get the idea. Wow. I am tired. Wow, that's a heck of a way to start off stream. But we're here. We're here. Fate says, I have a gift from Anya I'm taking back with me. All right, can do. Sounds like a good plan. I am burpy. I apologize. I was just all over the place. 98.6. Face is at body temperature with them channel points. You're almost there. You're almost there. But yeah, welcome in everyone. I hope if you celebrated the holiday festivities, I hope they were all right. Otherwise, I hope the rest of your week went well. So, as I said, I'm running on very, very little bits of sporadic sleep over the last day. Last night, well, Christmas night, pretty late into the evening, I get a text. I finally get contacted by the people that are supposed to come and take away the old Stu Beru, and basically telling me I will be at your place the following morning very early to pick this up. So I was like, all right, cool. Then I lost track of time in doing a whole bunch of data migration, pulling stuff off of Google Photos and putting them onto my NAS, and then also setting myself up with Jellyfin and pulling all my old movie and music files off of a collection of old external hard drives that haven't been used in years. So by the time I kind of walked away from that, it was, I think, around 3 a.m. And the dude said he could have been there as early as 7, and I'm like, God damn, do I really want to, like, get into bed at 3-something o'clock to have to get myself up again before 7 so I can meet this guy to complete the transfer? Or is it better off, or am I better off just staying awake, considering I slept until about noon that day? So on Christmas Day, I slept until about noon because I could, because I had nothing else to do. It's just me, myself, and I. So there we go. Fate's got a COVID test so far. Good so far. All right, excellent. We'd love to hear it. Waddy has a fever today, and you're laying in bed. Boo! Boo earns indeed. We will shake our fist angrily at that fever. How dare thee? Boo indeed, says CB Geek. We're booing in solidarity. Boo earns. Boo earns. But, yeah, so I stayed up. Figured it was only a couple more hours. And also circling back around, I'd mentioned there was the possibility that we were going to be gifted Friday/today off from work, and that never came through. So on top of staying up all night to then meet the guy to take away the Stubaru, which has happened. It was 4 degrees this morning. It was 4 degrees. Freaking freezing. But dude showed up about 8:15. I guess he was driving literally from the other side of the state. So, like, you know, whatever. He was very nice, and he was very quick about it too. But got it hauled up on the roof of his vehicle and was off to his other conquests of the day. So the Stubaru is officially gone. It is no longer my problem.
Excellent!
If I had more of the wherewithal and the means and whatnot to, you know, part it out or go more of a private party route. I probably could have gotten more for it, but I've basically ever since I've been a car owner, I've driven older vehicles that have just required constant maintenance. It's a fact of life. And with something that I owned about a year and not wanting to go down that route again, I was just happy to wash my hands with it and be done with it. So that's what we've done. And it's gone. So there we go. It's someone else's problem now. Despite the issues it did have, it was at least able to limp enough under its own power to back out of its spot and get lined up so the guy could pull it onto the truck. So, not without like the clutch screaming and squealing and kicking a little smoke out from under the hood, but further sign of like, yeah, I didn't want to deal with this. I didn't want this problem. So onward to wherever Stubaroo may end up next, whether it's parted out or fixed and sold for relatively cheap. It's up to them. I meant negative. COVID-19. That's what I assumed you meant, Fates. No worries. I heard cowbell is highly effective. Oh, against fever. Probably different kind of fever. I've been treating mine with meds. Well, tomato, potato. Cowbell, potato. Yeah, science, bitch! But yeah, that was the big accomplishment. Finally getting that out of here. I still have not located the title for my Prius, so I'm still on the hunt for that. There's like 4 or 5 places where I've put documents over the years. At this point, my thoughts are maybe it's in the place where I hope it isn't, because that entails going into my old file cabinet, which I believe is in the farthest backest corner of our storage unit.
Lizard.
HB! Bringing that lizard in here. Nice to see you, HB. Oh, and here comes Lamb! Welcome in, Lamp. Welcome in, HB. Nice to see you both. Hope your holiday treated you well as it could, as well as it can, as well as it should. Hope you get better soon, says HB Tuwadi, and your illness doesn't last as long as mine has. Well, we hope you feel better as well, HB. We will shake our fist for you as well and say, boo earns, boo earns. Ouch! I just punched myself in the desk. Boo earns, boo earns. Howdy, howdy, says Lamp. Howdy, howdy, Lamp. Can't you just get a new title first? It's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. For the very mild amount I would get for the vehicle, having to pay even like $50, $60 for a replacement title when you're probably only going to get a couple $100 to begin with? No. If it does end up being in that file cabinet in the back of storage, it may have to wait until the thaw before I can get in there to retrieve it. But at least one of our spots is freed up, and we can work with that. Most often, because of how our storage unit building was constructed, the runoff splashes up onto the doors, and the doors like ice solid to the concrete for most of the winter. So you got to kind of wait for, like, usually in January we get the January thaw. I really hope we get that this year, because Jesus Christ, we have just finished 2 straight months of frigid weather. We're back in single digits here. It was so freaking cold last night, and it's been so cold today Like, even, like, furnace is running and everything's fine, but, like, when it's single-digit cold, it still just gets in there, you know? And it's not fun. It's not pleasant. Snow's coming down pretty good here right now, says Lamp. Oh, that means that's probably coming my way. And reports are saying that once again, because it seems to be, without fail, every goddamn single Monday morning, we're contending with either a blizzard or a wintry mix, which makes the stupid commute even more stupid. So I may be having to deal with that on Monday morning, which is fantastic. Exclamation point, fuck! Yep, boo-earns indeed. I've now joined the Stranger Things bandwagon now that it's over. I've never watched it. I'm not trying to be like, there's like years in between me getting into series, like shows type of things, and it's usually well after the fact. Because it's just, I don't know. There's a time component to it, but there's also like a mental capacity moment to it. And when a lot of what I should be doing in my free time involves doing creative things, if I try to invest myself in something like a series, I find it negatively affects my own creative output, because I start thinking about like I start thinking about what it is I'm watching, like how that's like in regards to like that, as opposed to like what I want to be working. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I mean, anyone who creates, any sort of artist, you do get some sort of muse or inspiration from the media that you surround yourself with while you're creating. I find that things like music, while they do flavor how I write and the overall feeling of things, it's not as distracting as like getting into a TV series and then trying to write something in my own universe and then being like, well, wait a second, am I writing this because I saw something similar in what it is I'm watching? And while it is good to watch things, experience other things just for the sake of inspiration, but I don't know. I feel like things find me at the right time for me to enjoy them, and I'm sure at some point I'll circle back around and be like, I'll give Stranger Things a whirl. You know, it'll probably be at a point where no one cares, but you know, whatever. I know it's been like this big cultural behemoth, and it's taken 10 years to tell this whole story. Which, I mean, isn't that far removed from the series that I wrote and produced for theater, following the same people playing these same parts over the course of years. But again, it's different. Tomato, potato. Oh, Lamp is streaking in the snow. Watch it with these temperatures, because pool shrinkage is one thing, but single-digit wind chills. Anya's downstairs watching the new season of Stranger Things. My main issue with that show is I can see all major plot points and twists correct before they happen. I'm sadly that guy. Great ideas, but predictable execution. Well, also, when you're writing for mass consumption, there are expectations as well. And one of the things in my early days writing for public consumption, writing for the stage, is I think this happens to everyone. Everyone at least who writes, you have that moment where it's sort of the aha switch gets flipped, where you are able to see these things and discern, like, oh, look at these tropes, look at these cliches. Why is there? This is just the same. This is the same story as this with a coat of paint on it. I could see that twist coming from a mile away. Blah blah blah. And it's very natural early on to want to eschew those things and be like, I'm going to write completely different. I'll show them a twist. I'll show them the unexpected. Because this stupid audience, they don't know. They don't know. I got to rub their face in it. I got to show them something different. And we all go through that. But then, as all things do, you'll have a point where you circle back around and you realize that writing for yourself and challenging yourself to break out of these rules, guidelines, and expectations is one thing, and it is a healthy thing and part of your growth. If you want anything that you've written to be digestible by other eyes, in some capacity, you have to give people what they expect to varying degrees. And it's because, I mean, why are spoilers so prevalent and always have been? It's not a recent thing. Why are things like that? Because people don't like what they don't know. Why are some people out there so keen to like spoil gift surprises and things like that? Because their own nature is that they do not like the unexpected. They do not like what they don't understand. And that is a large corner of the market. Probably most of it, in all honesty. For the average person to put their time and their money on the line to experience something that you have creatively produced, they have to have some level of reassurance that they're getting what they want out of it, as opposed to you giving them this and they will like it or else. But we could talk about this for hours. I tried the first couple episodes when it first came out, but I got interrupted and never picked it up. I feel like that happens to me with a lot of stuff. Or I'll get really far along with it and then be really enjoying it, but then I'll be on the last season and I'll start to slow down because I don't want it to be over. And then somewhere in there, I kind of stop watching it altogether and I never end up finishing it. I'm kind of in that position right now. A couple months ago, I watched the series Yellow Jackets. I'm like, this show is fucking great. I love this. Got to the last season. I'm a couple episodes in and I'm at the point where it's been like a couple months since I've watched it, because part of my brain is like, well, there's only a couple episodes left, and if I watch them, it will be all over. You know, it's stupid. But I'm also that person that will I will save probably the best bite of stuff on my plate when I'm eating something, so that when I get to the very end, I have one really awesome bite to finish on, you know? I don't know. It's a thing. I love the idea of mostly concentrated narratives of particular forces you know to expect, but they can be predictable. Then look at something like Supernatural, where it's like flying by the seat of one's pants, but still feels relatively cohesive, but could feel too chaotic. Pros and cons, eh? Yep, very true. If a writer restricts themselves to only the Latin alphabet, it feels cohesive, but you don't really have anything new you could do while restricted. If you have the filter of any alphabet, you have so many options, but it could potentially overcomplicate things or make it into a schlop if done incorrectly. That is also true. Well, I'd say to a degree, people who spoil themselves... Yeah, I got to wave my own banhammer. Up yours, Dizzy Conservation B37CV. We don't want your stream boo here no more. Sorry. I didn't want to say anything because I'm like, I want to wield my own banhammer for once. And I did. And it was awesome. People who spoil themselves absolutely could just not like surprises. Those people who purposely spoil others, I just call... Yeah, exactly. It's one thing, like, if you want to seek out spoilers and do all that for yourself, that is perfectly fine. You are well within your right to do it. But the people out there who will willfully, consciously spoil things for other people are just the worst. The absolute worst. Hard stop. But along these same lines, it's goes back to one of the lessons that, despite the fact that they were pretty big assholes, the one lesson that took far too long for me to learn, that my creative writing professors in college were trying to get across, but it also wasn't just them. This also when I was taking music theory, it's the same narrative and the same sort of lesson is going through the history of what it is that you're studying, what it is you want to do, and then learning how things used to be done throughout history. And the one thing that I never at the time just couldn't grasp or wrap my mind around was it probably just had to do with how they were teaching it, all told, but was why do I have to specifically know, like very specifically know enough to regurgitate fact, for example, why music theory worked the way it did in the 14th century, only to then have to go into the 15th century where they took 14th century convention and threw it out and started all over again with brand new convention that I then had to learn to the level of rote memorization of fact, like century by century. And the same thing can be said for writing, is just having to learn why do I have to learn all these rules and everything? I know what I want to say. It shouldn't matter. I shouldn't have to know this stuff. And I mean, I was probably like 10 years or so removed from college at this point, but I kind of had another one of those aha moments where sort of the value of that argument came back around to me in my perspective, and like, okay, I see. Because you can break the rules all you want. No one's going to stop you. And that's ultimately how creativity in the arts, how that stuff continues to evolve, is by breaking the rules. And can you sorry, I got a little phlegm in there. Can one break rules without knowing the rules are there? Absolutely. You absolutely can. But the real strength and the real power and the real intelligence of that action comes from knowing why you're breaking that rule, knowing why it's there in the first place. I see why it was done like this, which is why I'm going to do it like this, which also routes back around to expectations. Like, it's expected that something in this style, in this voice, in this shape, whatever, is going to go this way. But if I just put a little bit of color on it, a little bit of a swirl, and go off this way, then all of a sudden it's like, hey, wait a minute. And could you have colored it and put that little swirl on it and gone off just a little bit more that way? Yeah, you could, of course. But I don't know. Being able to back it up, the line of thought, the line of questioning, and be like, I got to C by swerving around B when I started at A. But this is why I swerved around B instead of going right through it. I don't know. Tomato, potato. As long as you're creating art, then and that's what matters. Then somebody goes a little too far and it's poop again. He called the shit poop. That's what happened. They go a little too far with the butthole pleasures, and then it's poop again. But I digress. What I've also found to be a really good exercise is leaning as hard into cliche rules and archetypes as possible. Hell, I wrote a whole show about that. I sat down. I had a bit of writer's block, and I sat down and I took 5 archetypal characters, threw them on stage together, just as a writing exercise, so I could write something. Being like, I know I'm writing this voice like this voice like this, and this voice like this. There have been hundreds of characters just like these people throughout dramatic literature. This is literally nothing new, but I'm gonna write these characters so that I can have written something. And then it turned into its own show, and it was a whole lot of fun because we were sort of it was a sort of a tongue-in-cheek look at all of those things. So we took those very core elements of cliche dramatic theater and took a step back and are like, ha, look at that. And it was a lot of fun. It was my show, Dress Rehearsal for Murder. It was an absolute riot. Was it the first of the estate? No, it was Dress Rehearsal for Murder. It was just I just took like 5 generic characters, threw them on stage together, and was like, okay, I'm going to make these people like do a show a la Noises Off, or The Play That Goes Wrong, etc., etc. The classic kind of tired trope of like, oh my God, we're trying to do a show. These actors are terrible. Everything's falling apart, but we have to open tomorrow. Oh my God! And then we threw in a murder and a detective who wanted more to be in show business than to solve a missing persons case, and playing with those sort of very like comically two-dimensional characters is just so much fun. Both writing and playing those parts. They're just it's like the stupidest level of fun, being able to play just an absolute bore of a character. BOOR. Don't think you saw that one. I don't know. Let's see. Rick played a character who he was more or less playing Russ. But he was dressed as a pirate. And my character was dressed as a greaser and played guitar. And Sarah was the washed up diva with a little dog that went with her everywhere. And Todd was the director at the end of his rope. And so it was just, yeah. It's one of there's a couple of shows that I put like I recorded with multicam setups and everything, but I haven't edited them together just because of like the fact that like I have a 3-camera shoot for this. It'll look really good when it's done, but it's going to be complicated to do it. And I've been thinking specifically of Dress Rehearsal for Murder, and like I should go back. I should edit that together. So maybe now I should. Cliches aren't inherently bad. DreamWorks was founded on Disney and Pixar cliches, especially Shrek. The reason Shrek worked so well is they did exactly what I'm talking about. They filled a whole basket with animated movie tropes, and made fun of it. It's self-referential stuff works really well as long as you ensure the audience is aware of the bit. Then when they went downhill, they made Puss in Boots and The Last Wish and made it exactly what Disney and Pixar should be making, using a rival's color palette to draw a sister portrait. Yeah. I'll edit it together for you. That way I can watch it several times. Perhaps 3, perhaps 4. It's got onions. What about parfait? Everybody like parfait. You know, go up to someone and say, hey, you want to get some parfait? And they're like, hell no, I don't like no parfait. But yeah. And then just finding a way to challenge yourself, whether it's with archetypes, whether it's with adherently sticking to rules and cliches, which is a challenge in and of itself to color within lines like that, which is actually kind of why I, in high school, really liked writing obscure form poetries. Because on the one hand, like, the professors hated it. Well, once I got to college, the professors hated it because they're like, oh, it's like a paint by numbers. This isn't creative. And it's like, but it is. But it is. It's giving yourself a very limited toolkit and saying, okay, well, what can you come up with? Are you telling me that like haiku isn't poetry because it's so few words? It absolutely is. And the art comes from the challenge of it and being able to create something incredible with very, very few moving parts. Speaking of which, I have a chocolate cream pie to eat. Oh my. But yeah. Shrek's opening sequence shows exactly what it's doing. The princess waits in the Dragon's Keep in the highest room of the highest tower, waiting for true love and true love's first kiss. Like that's ever going to happen. Then Shrek uses that page of the fairy tale book as TP. Parfaits. But yeah, so that's more or less the day. So for those that were here until the bitter end last stream, know we had some weird shit go on. We had some weird shit go on at the very end of our last stream. And I mean, if you checked the Discord around like 3-4 a.m., everything sort of got figured out. But if you didn't, I'll sort of run you through it here. So if you weren't here and you have no idea what I'm talking about, we got to the end of last stream. We had just finished Marbs, and I started hearing voices outside. And it was weird. Tomp wasn't home. It was just me in the house. I had headphones on. Music was playing. I was talking to myself, but I was hearing voices. So I'm like, what the heck? And I hear a man's voice right outside my window, which is like there. I can't quite make out what's being said, but something is definitely being said. So, I get up, I turn the rest of the lights in the house off so I can actually see outside. Can't see anything out any of the other 3 sides, so I grab a flashlight, come back in here, look out the back window with the flashlight, and I can see that there are footprints on the ground outside. There's no one out there, but there's footprints on the ground outside, just over here. So, got myself suited up, put a non-disclosed defense item upon my person, and just in case, and walked outside and found footprints coming from the road across in front of our shed back to like right out there, and like an area where like there's like, you know, there was a larger area of footprintage, but it was only one set of prints going there. And then they turned and went back where they came, but turned around the side of the building and started heading towards the front door until you could see in the snow stop abruptly and like 90-degree turn to the right, going back to the road. So I don't know if like at that point it was where I turned, you know, where I went out and turned lights off or whatever, made him like spooked him. I don't know. But once the footprints, they were like big boot prints. So definitely a man was out there. Once they got to the road, couldn't really tell where they went from there. So after stream, sitting on the couch, I'm writing this up in Discord, and as I'm sitting there, I start hearing voices outside again, but they're like, it's further away. It's more like the echoes of voices like voices bouncing off buildings, somewhere in the development. And then eventually I see my next door neighbor over there. Well, I don't see, but I hear a man voice and I hear a woman voice, and it's okay. So this is a fight here. So without really getting into specifics, they had some back and forths. Dude sat in his car for like 10 minutes, went back up inside. 10 more minutes later, they're back on the porch screaming at each other. It's 3 a.m. at this point, throwing a lot of insults and things back and forth. Pretty sure the dude hit her in the face, but I couldn't see, so I couldn't confirm that. But based on her reaction in that moment, that seems to be what he did. And then went back to his car while throwing snow at her with like every grab of it he could. Got in his car and then tried to aggressively speed away, but dude had no traction because it had been snowing all day, and just like spinning the tires and just like going up the road like 5 miles an hour, like trying to like have an aggressive dramatic drive off. He's like which was comedy in and of itself if everything surrounding it wasn't so tragic. But so yeah, my guess is they had been fighting all night. Dude comes outside, I don't know, for some reason thinks it's a good idea upon seeing, I don't know, my lights bleeding around the edges of my curtains to walk over here and try to start a conversation or something. I don't even know. I don't know. Don't know if he was drunk. It'd probably make a little more sense if he was, because like, why the fuck would you do that at 1 a.m. on Christmas Eve? Go stand outside your neighbor's bedroom window and start yelling stuff to them. Why the fuck would you do that? Anyway. So I don't know. So that's my unsettling finish to what happened after we left stream last time. Little But yeah. So we're here now though. We got through the holiday and we're gonna play a little Banishers. Oh, and then also, where is it? Oh, I don't know. For last stream, Lamp tried to redeem. Was it last stream or the stream before? I don't remember. Lamp tried to redeem Eric, Don't Eat That, and I'm like, I'm not quite sure where the eaten sack is. Literally that night at like 3 a.m. I start hearing noises and I'm like, what the heck is that? And then wake up and then, well, I found where the noise was coming from, and I also found the eaten sack having been eaten into by a mouse. So gross. And gross. So I think at this point, I'm probably gonna call a mulligan on the current contents of the eaten sack, and we're gonna rebuild something new, perhaps in a little plastic tote or something that isn't a fabric bag that an animal can smell through and be inclined to chew into. Mouse, don't eat that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're putting Eric, Don't Eat That on hiatus for a little bit, just until I can get this sorted out into a more hygienic and less rodent attracting vessel. So probably like a plastic Tupperware that has a gasket in it so it seals really good, you know, something like that. Keep the sealed stuff ditch sealed. Well, there was really my first look in the bag, and there was some other stuff in there that had broken open, and again, some of this stuff was like, you know, 2003, maybe even older, and especially like there's like some of the old fish stuff is in that same bag, and like everything in it kind of reeks at this point. So probably for the new year, we're gonna draw a line in the sand, and we're gonna start fresh. How'd it get past the cat lawyer? Can't you sue it for this? I guess it must have fallen under his contractually obligated holiday break period. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to take an attorney to court. Unsettling Finish, the name of my Sex Pistols cover band. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, that's the plan there. In the meantime, though, we have, as I thought about doing this as well, we've officially, temporarily, but officially, overwritten the Eric Don't Eat That / Eric Don't Drink That channel point command to correlate with the Fallout sodas we've got. So I've got one of each here that sat out in the 4-degree weather right before stream, so they're nice and cold if anyone was to redeem them. But yeah, redeem it. Pick the one you want me to do, and we will. Our limitation on this is being set as one of a flavor on a stream, which technically means this could be redeemed 3 times in a stream. I hope it isn't, but it could be. Unsettling Finish is the name of my Just was almost offended that it was going to be part of Eric Don't Drink That. Well, now it's its own thing. Now it's its own thing. I think, what did I even call it? Did I call it Fallout Soda? I don't even remember. It's in there. It's in there, and it's blue to match the Nuka-Cola. So it is now there for the redeeming. And just in case you missed it last time, it is a collection of sodas that are from the Fallout universe. There's the Nuka-Cola, there's Sarsaparilla, and there's Grape Drink. So, should you so desire, you could make me drink one. Technically, you can make me drink 3. Until they're gone. My son got me a quantum lamp. Cool! I think that was the last thing. Yeah, that. They don't drink that. The infiltration of the snack sack. The creepy neighbor situation thing from last stream. Okay, I think we're caught up. Here. Cool. All right. Well, and perfect timing as well. It's now the top of the hour, so we are going to jump on over and fire on up Banisher's Ghosts of Eden and get a little more playtime under our belt. Because that's what we're here. That's what I'm here to do. I don't know if that's what you're here to do. So fire it up. Fire it up. Yay, it opened on the right screen this time.
Oh god. CP Geek 2 just redeemed a burning ring of fire.
Again? Okay. All right. I guess we're doing this now. Is this like the third week in a row? I think it's the third week in a row. I'm like, I got these new Fallout sodas, and CP Geek is like, bet, Ring of Fire. Oh, God. It's 11. It's 11. God. 11 is jalapeno, habanero pepper, habanero powder, ghost pepper powder, scorpion pepper powder, Carolina Reaper powder, and 2 times capsicum extract. Oh, God. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab a spoon for this one. I don't dare just pour this.
Butthole pleasures. It's not about butthole pleasures.
It definitely won't be. Definitely won't be. Okay, I gotta go grab a spoon for that. I don't trust to both just raw dog pour it into my mouth, or like pour it onto my skin and lick it off. No. So we're gonna. Well, I gotta go grab a spoon for this. I'll be right back.
Oh God, why? All right. All right, return to the old plastic spoon. Oh no, I set the sauce down and now I can't find it. Aw, shucky dang darn, I guess we can't do it. Oh, there it is. 11. All right, gotta keep it in frame. So you know I'm not pulling the old switcheroo on you. There we go. Pea-size amount. I fell into a burning ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. Oh, that tastes disgusting. God. It's more the bad taste than the heat. Now don't get me wrong, it is really hot. Oh, but ghost peppers taste so bad.
They just, there's an acridness to them. Oh. Yep, snots a flowing.
Oh god. CP Geek 2 just redeemed Fallout Soda Time. Sarsaparilla.
All right. Well, that will be appreciated. This is the Sunset Sarsaparilla. And these are all full sugar sodas, but they're actually sugar and not corn syrup. Howdy, partner. Quench your thirst the old-fashioned way with an ice-cold bottle of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Oh, God, there's so much spit in my mouth. The legendary Wild West flavor cherished across the Mojave since 1918. And don't forget to keep an eye out for those elusive blue star caps. One day, fortune just might smile your way. All right. Heat level's dropping, so that's good. But like, oh god, there's so much spit just pouring into my mouth. Yeah, Jones, I've had the non-Fallout version of that before. If you like root beers and such, I thought it was rather nice. Oh, well, I do like root beers. So we got our bottle, special Vault Tech bottle opener here. Let's see if we can get a crisp on this. Although that doesn't even really fit. Oh, there it is. Doesn't bite. This is not very effective at actually opening bottles, I gotta say. But it did it. Oh, there's a QR code under the cat. I don't know what that does, but there it is if anyone wanted to try it. Here we go. On the tail of the level 11 Ring of Fire, the Fallout Sarsaparilla. Cheers, Slancha. Happy Boxing Day. Whew. That cut the heat rather nicely. Yeah, that's not bad. Urge to kill falling, falling, falling. Fallout. Rising, falling. Yeah, that is very good. It's very sweet. But it's not super, like... Sometimes root beers and sarsaparillas can get a little medicinal, especially if they're a little heavy-handed on, like, the wintergreen and other such stuff. But, no, the wintergreen is there. It's present, and it's pleasant, but it's not overbearing. That's very good. Possibly probably top 3 root beer sarsaparilla type beverages I've had here on stream. Yeah, but I let it sit and that heat comes right back. Oh my god, that's... It's like the back of my... Where the back of my tongue reaches the roof of my mouth, like right there, like those two things together are just like... All right, let's get into the game here, as we can hear it already. To start, press any key. Oh, I probably have to... If it's the same as a regular Jones Sarsaparilla, yeah, fantastic on a hot, sweaty day of gaming. I was tipping them at a LAN party where I encountered them. Yeah, and not like... Not much... It doesn't, like, linger. Sometimes... it can have a really... Especially if they really lean into, like... The darker, like, the brown sugar, molasses-type flavors. Those can linger. But... No, this is very good and doesn't overstay its welcome. Unlike that, the frickin' spice in my mouth. More of a crisp, refreshing jam. All right, where we last left our heroes, we had banished that. The French spy.
Did I mention Thickskin was waiting for you?
All right. I'm going.
Who was ruining the food and doing all this other bad stuff.
I could give no order, but you return from the hunt and...
Sup?
Lo, the halfpenny redeemer come to save us.
That's me.
Thou may enter, O great savior.
Thank you. Who are you talking to? Bad shit's going down. They need some Power Rangers. QR code takes you to the ordering page for the Mr. Oh, cool. Clever. I think these came from Costco. Delicious.
Excuse my sister.
Underestimating her would be a mistake. She's tougher than you.
You're alive.
I don't remember much.
I walked by the beach. Before that, I don't remember.
They did come from Costco.
But luck has value.
Is there news from New Eden Town?
Is there news from New Eden Town?
When you went to the meeting house, I gathered me flock and left. I've heard nothing since.
Your faith in us gladdens my heart.
I wasn't wrong, was I? But folk here still believe in you.
What became of those who stayed?
What became of those who stayed?
Dead, or near it. I'm neither foolish enough nor mad enough to go find out.
She thinks you a madman or a fool.
Maybe I'm both.
Don't crow.
A mool.
Foolish madmen abound.
What about the missing group?
What about the missing group of refugees?
What about them?
Kate told me they went missing before reaching your camp. Any chance they survived in the woods?
Not the slightest. Otherwise they would already be here. Those poor bastards are long dead.
What'll you do now?
Where lies the future for you? For the camp? For the people here?
The plan was to walk across the mountains, but the cold put an end to that. For now, we stay.
Till the weather lifts.
Don't
weather
be
and
stupid.
the
Wait
fear.
until spring. The
They must
winter
feel
in the
sun on
mountains is
their
a
faces
treacherous
again
thing.
and courage in their hearts.
Courage rises in the darkness, woman. The sunshine follows after.
What you want with me?
You didn't ask me here to watch you drink soup. What do you want?
Kate says you have metal. I can use that. It's a service I need from you.
You've something important needs doing and you want me to do it. No wonder your sister's fuming.
Kate may wish her skin were thick as mine, but wishing'll not make it true.
Kate seems tough.
Kate seems pretty tough to me.
Her feelings fail her. She's much to learn.
What's that word?
Speak frankly.
Feelings?
What would you have me do?
Banish a ghost that doesn't exist. Folk here believe in monsters. The fear makes them weak. Kill the beast. Kill their fear.
Kill
and give
the
them back their
beast!
Strength.
Fear can be good.
We can't spare much, but you shall have a gun and powder and shot with
Crazy
it.
old Maurice. Why wouldn't the beast be real?
You know the curse is real. Why not the beast too?
The beast is nothing much. A bear, perhaps a wolf. A monster only in the mind.
Why not kill it yourself?
Because when the Banisher kills the beast, everyone here will believe the monster dead.
I don't work for free.
'Tis honest work. I presume you'll pay for it.
I have the means to pay you. My word on it.
We'll see how that goes.
I'll hunt your beast, whatever it is, if you answer one last wee question.
You may ask it.
What's with the name? No one rightly calls their daughter Thick Skin.
My birth name be best
It's
forgotten.
Dickens!
Thick skin better suits the world.
Fair enough.
In the wild, we carry muskets. And we carry these. Whistle for help if the need be great.
Oh.
And
Oh.
the gun?
My sister can spare her musket. If you can get it from her.
We still don't have a freaking gun yet. Now we gotta go take it from the sister. I mean, not that we'll use it all that much, but...
Kate will be hurt. I predict fireworks.
Let's see, where's the whistle? Where's the whistle? A wooden whistle. Oh, there's literally nothing else to it. Do you agree with Thick Skin?
You think Kate's feelings get in her way?
Watch her reaction when you ask for the musket, then tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, hello, what do we have here? Yoink! Finders keepers.
Don't you have business elsewhere? Go, save us all from the beast. Go do my sister's chow work.
I need a musket. Thickskin said I should have yours.
You'll rot in hell first, and so will she.
This should be good.
It's hard being the youngest.
Your sister doesn't treat you equal. It's hard to be the younger sibling.
I'll stop you there. You and I won't be bonding today, common ground or not. My musket is my liberty. With it, I go where I please. You won't lull me into giving it up.
There's pain behind the anger. I doubt you'll blunt her temper.
Measure your own worth.
Measure your worth by your own mark. Your sister's estimation shouldn't matter.
It matters. I do great work here, but my bull-headed sister won't see it. Thick skin measures worth by metal. The strong will live and the weak will die. She chose you to hunt the beast with my musket. She doesn't have to say a word about what she thinks of me.
I'll bring you back your gun.
I'll bring you back your gun. I swear on it.
You won't make it to New Eden Town without a gun, and we both know it.
I'm sorry. I wish there were another way.
As do I, Scotsman. You may have the gun. Now be so kind as to leave me be. The flint's a little tired, but she strikes fine. Unlike some, she won't go off half-cocked.
Yeah, she said cock.
I'll take good care of her. And she of me, no doubt.
All right. Rifle weak spot hits damage is increased by 20. Oh, we can upgrade it already. Using hoof fungus. All right, well, let's go back to our house, upgrade this gun we haven't even fired yet. And then we'll be off with it. It's survival of the fittest, Max, and we've got the fucking gun. Now I'm all paranoid about hearing voices. Alright, there's the gun. Upgrade. So it'd be done. We need lots of stuff we don't have. Point of interest. We can't break walls yet. Break the walls down! But we can shoot stuff down. Just trying to think of... Should we go... I think it's this way. Just trying to think of where there was that thing where there was something hanging in the air. Was it up here? This was it. Okay, it was this way. So let's go this route. Then we can at least shoot that thing down. That'll sort of teach us how the gun works. So, straight ahead. To the left of that building. Good enough, we'll figure it out.
Yoink. Yeah, that. Okay, so how do we even use this gun? Oh, there we go. Sweet. That's it? That's all we get from shooting that corpse down? That's kind of lame. Ah, well. At least now we know. Guess we'll head on back. Come on. A do 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 do.
Alright, so we're going to the intersection and we're turning right.
The more I know Thickskin, the more I like her.
Is it her kind and friendly nature?
Some would call her ruthless. But is she wrong?
She has a point.
Life can be cruel. Perhaps she's right to embrace the cruelty.
Any other fungus among us? Sup, duder?
Climbed down from your tree then, have you?
Aye, with no help from you. What's your name, lad?
Beloved Scudder, if you must know it.
Beloved Scudder.
I see you found yourself a gun.
His name is Beloved.
Give it
Okay.
to me.
I'll check, you know.
What's the word round here?
How are things going?
One nosy Scotsman the fewer, and I'd like it a sight better.
May I leave the camp?
May I leave the camp?
If Kate gave you her gun, I suppose you may pass. But I don't counsel it. Bad things happen in the woods. Only Thickskin walks safely out there.
Thickskin's reputation.
Thickskin has a lofty reputation. Is it earned?
Earned. Without Thickskin, we'd be starved and dead. Even her sister knows it, and they hate each other.
Do you know Kate well?
Well, no one knows Kate Newsmith well. An old heartache sees to that. If your first love ends bad, they say, your heart never mends.
Thank you for your time, Scudder. Good day to you.
See you again, McCraith. If you're lucky.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Behind Kate the Spitfire stands Kate the broken-hearted girl.
I see her pain.
Hurt people, hurt others. Happens every day.
Perhaps when this is over, she shall make peace with it.
This place is called...
Butthole pleasures. It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
Maybe they'll make peace with that.
A target for your new toy. 10 guineas says you can't shoot as sweetly as you talk.
I shoot just fine, thank you very much.
LT to aim, RT to shoot.
You were lucky.
I am lucky. I'm also a phenomenal marksman. Both of these things are true.
Any other things I can yoink? Not currently. So is this on our map, or is it just clouded? Oh, there's a house over there.
So, where do we find this beast?
Not far from the missing settlers, I'll wager.
So came in that way. House is over that way. Let's loop up here. hello. Let's take a gander at your chest. Yoink.
You're wasting your time.
You're done.
Incoming.
Oh, they didn't leave me anything. All right. Let's get moving.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Something smells stinky. Wow, it's me. Spectral dust. And mo money. Mo money, mo problems. Tell me you can't break that barrel. Dang. A hoose? Oh, is that a buddy? Well, we're gonna have to fight that thing, ain't we? There's a couple of them.
I have another in sight. Watch out! Spectre possession.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess that was supposed to be used to take someone down, maybe. There, what have we here then? Spooky box. Spectral dust and some witch's stone. Cool, cool. Okay. Anything else up here? No, doesn't look like it.
That is quite the landslide.
No way in or out.
We could burn it, set it on fire.
A mine. An old, abandoned mine. How wonderful.
And our only way through.
Oh, this is where we drop that barrel. Get anything good? Just some leather. Anything else? Nope, think we got it all.
Go into the mountain.
That bead
Live
is literally
there.
hanging by a
Die
thread.
there.
20 guineas says you miss your first shot.
You're See? Easy.
Not so easy when the target fights back.
Try this on for size.
That spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own.
Not today.
You're within gun range, Red.
Have a bit of this.
Run, Red!
Well, in we go then.
Keep hearing the sound of a box lid opening and closing, squeaking against the adjacent cardboard. I turned to find Starkette bathing herself in it. Oh, that's Starkette.
I love these old underground places.
I don't. Auska Castle nearly cost me an eye.
Investigating the cellar was your idea, remember?
What have we here? Some more stuff. Well, I guess we can't go out that way. I mean, we could, but game logic won't let us. Alright, let's not go that way yet. Okay, got some more stuff. Just a dead end.
Daylight ahead.
I'll take it. Let's go.
Well, let's check the other way first. Well, that also goes that way. Where does the other way go? Oh no, we couldn't get through there. Right? Yeah. That's right. Oh, can't get back up that way. Woo, time to ride the minecart. Okay, now let go of the damn thing.
Do you think this place is haunted?
I'd almost welcome the distraction. Ah, seems to be stuck.
Oh, I see. I bet if we had gone down this way instead, we would have dropped a rope behind us. But we didn't. A bucket of guts. Alright, can't go that way. Never go that way. Oh, it's tied to a rope. You won't let me cut the dang rope? Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh, looks like we can climb up here. No, we can't. We would need to be able to stand on that. Nothing there. Oh, we can climb up here. It's something. Yeah, it won't let us take the shot from back here, will it? Okay, well, where the heck do we go then? Well, there's got to be something that we need to shoot. Why would it bring us up here? Otherwise. I don't know. Is there something that she can see that I can't? Doesn't look like it. So that thing is tied. We can't jump down there. It won't let us. Oh. Oh no, that's not... Well, let's check, I guess. Yeah, this is not... We have to get up over there for her jump point. Was I not supposed to jump down this other thing? Did I hope I didn't soft lock myself. Because we can't get back up there. Huh. Now that can only go back a hair. Yeah, that's it. I have no idea. And we can't climb up that. Because we need to be able to move that in order to climb up it. I think we got ourselves stuck. Can we... And he won't just squeeze off there. Won't jump that way. Well, at least as far as I can tell, we have unlimited ammo. Oh, there's something to shoot. Well,
something holds the wagon in place.
Yeah, I know. You want to tell me what it is, lady?
That cable seems to be holding the wagon in place.
Yeah, so what do I do with it? Oh. Well, that's kind of crap. Oh, come on. You're telling me I can't shoot in between those rocks?
Something holds the wagon in place.
Oh, I have to do it from here.
Oh, shite! Great! More fun!
Careful!
Oh, shite! That was fun. All right, come on, grab the... There you go, buddy. There you go. Men chafe and fume, they plead aches and pains in the day but hours old. The good folk in town call them saturnine, and I do not think it a compliment. I think they fear. Friends fight friends, men are wounded, sometimes gravely. Mistakes are made. We lose a man each day to accident, or if not accident, then I shall inquire no further, and bury him in place. This cannot continue until... calamity. I write this note by the flickering light of our last lamp. By error of labor or failure of materials, or perhaps by both, the mine is sealed and we have no way out. We shall die here, all of us. That's a downer.
Whoa. The panda booty just cheered 1 bits. Swiggity swooty.
Oh, and Trashly's saying it wrong again. Little late to the bar. Oh, no worries, Mayor Bear. No worries. Alright, so this does look like the way we go. So let's backtrack before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Worked from home today, then I've been cleaning. Hey, sounds like a good, productive day. Glad to hear it. I got the old Stubaroo taken away this morning, which was overdue, and a good feeling to finally be done of it. Anything over here that needs some killing? No, I guess I've killed them all. There was talk that we were going to be given today off from work as well, but that was not the case, unfortunately. But at least it was work from home for me, so... And since most people burn the day as a PTO day, there really wasn't anything for me to do. So, you know, whatever. Rather save the day and use it else when. I think we're looking at about half hour or so, half hour, 40 minutes till time to play some marbs, so heads up there. There we go. There we go. Installed the shortcut.
We need to look for somewhere to cross.
What's the whole point of climbing up here? There. Oh, never mind. There it is. Kablamo! Heh.
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
Okay, we're back down here. Well, good to know we can just frickin' shoot ghosts in the face.
This leads us back to where we emerged.
Shortcut. Giving a heckin' lurk. Lurk away, lurking boy.
I won't let you fall.
I know. Oh, I'm glad it's you throwing me around.
Keep it that way.
Giggity. Gajiti. Well, eventually we'll get away through that. Look at the map right quick. Okay, I see. So there's the mine, and now this is where we pop out of it. Alright, that is a destructible wall. The dark woods. This is still such a freaking huge map, and we have uncovered so little of it. I bet someone's gonna need some killing on the other side of this.
Strange tracks. Something passed this way. Something huge.
Freaking dinosaur? We hunting a T-Rex with a musket? That could be fun.
Hell, this is grim. The hunters became the prey.
The bodies are uneaten.
They weren't killed for their meat.
Spectres did this. Their stains are
Some
everywhere.
ghosts hunt for sport, others hunt for food. The only thing he's hunting for is an outfit that looks good.
If this keeps up, there won't be a wolf left in New England.
Oh, there's a little shack. I guess let's head there first. Let's check the map first. Is... Okay, we're just supposed to investigate the area. Alright, well, let's actually turn back first. Or is it this way? Okay, got a river. Another one of those things over there. I don't think we've gotten any of those yet. Alright, we're going to pause right quick. And we have not taken a bathroom break. But it is about to be ad break time. So we're going to run the ad, take our bathroom break, come back, and we will continue our adventure here for another half hour or so. And then it'll be time to play some Marbs. But for now... it is ad break time, so my apologies for those that are subjected to it, but we shall return. All right? Okay. It's pee-pee time. And we're back. All right. Hope everyone is drained and refreshed. My watch is recharged. I'll put that back on. Mixed up a tasty beverage in preparation for Marbs in short order. Now I'll jump back into the game here. All right, yeah, I've seen a bunch of those things, but I still don't know how to collect them. Can I shoot them? Oh.
If wisps didn't come back to bite, I'd almost feel sorry for these ones being caged.
Okay, I'm supposed to shoot them.
I believe we should come to terms with the fact that New Eden brims with demonologist craft.
All right, well, I know where quite a few of those are. So when we're done this mission, we can go back and do a little shooting, I guess. Oh, this gives us a look. Oh, there's a body down there. So oh, there's another one of those things over there. Hell yeah. So it looks like we're probably going to have to do some fighting here. At least there is a corpse there, so it'll probably come back to life. As they do. Let's check the map first. Make sure we're not getting ahead of ourselves. Looks like maybe we're yeah, this goes off the map. Alright, maybe this is getting ahead of ourselves. Well, let's back up for now. Back up for what?
Fuzzy duck!
Back up for fuzzy ducks!
Ducky fuzz!
Ducky fuzz!
Does he fuck?
Does he fuck?
Fuck he does.
Almost made me jump with that one.
This is locked from the inside.
Alright, well there's the corpse-aroo over here. Alright, we could jump down here. Doesn't really lead us anywhere. Can't get up there. When we get up there, we can lower a rope. That makes me think that's a door. This isn't... Maybe this isn't a house, like this is a cage for something. Well, I guess we'll see. Alright. Well, I guess that other way is the way we're supposed to go. Must have to fight that corpse when we come back from the other side. Or this is a big pool and it's an underwater creature. I'm feeling so crappy, definitely not going to make it tomorrow. Well, take care of yourself first and foremost, Waddy. If you need to peace out, get some sleep, rest up, do exactly that. So here's a collective how dare for anyone not in the pact getting 8th. Please distribute appropriately. Will do. Will do. What the heck? You can identify which type of specter possesses a corpse through the icon displayed above them. The possessed corpse inherits from specter abilities besides their own competencies. Well, that was fun. Alright, Cave of Wonders. Get good sleep, says HB. Stay hydrated. Please take meds, Waddy. Outlaws Cash. All went according to plan. I've moved the parcel to the next hideout. Get the rest of the prize from the hills. You've got the map and be quick about it. Bloody monsters are everywhere around the house. We'll meet you know where. So we're looking for a place that's like in front of a waterfall. I don't think this is here. I think this is somewhere else. Because that does not look like the shape of the land here. Alright, let's look at our map. Oh, we're in the clouds here. Alright, back across. Alright. Yeah, I can't quite tell, huh? Yeah, that's an up-down point. But we can only... It seems like we... Yeah, have we missed something? Wait, did we go down this side path here? I don't think we did. Okay. Guess that's... must be the one thing we missed. Take this left.
Here, I found something.
Ah. Spooky nooches. What the heck is that?
It forced its way through here, dug up all the wolves.
And plucked them out. If the beast did this, then it must be bloody enormous.
If the beast did this, then it must be corporeal.
Hey, there's stuff falling from above. We didn't miss anything, did we? No, I don't think so. This looks like a spot for some fighting. Holy crap, there's a lot of wolves in there.
Not even the younglings survived.
What could have done this?
Vengeance. Vengeance incarnate.
They slayed the younglings?
A memory ripples here.
That sounds pretty brutal.
Whatever butchered the wolves spoke as one, with many voices.
Any spirits in borrowed flesh? Could it be a scourge?
Yes, a scourge. Powerful and very angry.
An unspeakable scourge. The real public enemy #1.
What the bloody hell?
I can help.
That was a little closer than I would have liked.
That howl, like many souls screaming as one.
I thought scourges were rare. Have you ever faced one?
Once, a trade ship into Bordeaux sank in a storm. The slaves came back as a scourge. To banish it, I made 50 pounds of bane powder and shot it with a cannon. By then, it had killed the captain and half the crew and the ship's owner. Tragic, really.
Okay, I don't want to go ahead yet. Oh, this is to set up the shortcut, isn't it? Definitely want to do that. Yep, indeed. Oh, hello, blue chesty boy.
Did we miss a few?
Get lost, won't you?
Whew. Figured there was going to be a fight here as soon as I came back in. Alright, now let's go check out the blue chesty boy. I got some witch's stone. Useful for some upgrades. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Back inside. Okay, right there, next to the door. Away tickets for the week. Okay. Alright, there's more footprints. Over this way. Well, we're gonna have another fight here, aren't we?
Fancy that. A body. And there are teeth marks.
Something's
Incoming. Tall glass of bees is rating my stream with 10 viewers.
Welcome on in, Bees and Raiders. Bees, how was your stream? I was lurking for a bit before I started mine. Nice to see you. MySpace Tom, welcome in, welcome in. We are hunting a beast right now.
He's not letting being dead get in his way, is he?
Somebody needs some killing.
Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun? Not today.
That corpse is gonna shoot.
That corpse is taking aim.
Ow! Butthole.
This is getting serious.
Whew.
Look.
Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. But bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. But bees in the chat. Whew. Well, now that fight's over. How you doing? How's the rest of your stream going?
Where is it?
Howie Rowan, nice to see you. Nice to see you. A beast.
Better stick around.
Indeed. Yeah, this is Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. It's from the same publishers as, believe it or not, the Life is Strange series, which I'm a huge fan of. I love me a good story, and this is a really interesting story, but it's also like a pretty sweet supernatural action-adventure game as well. We were part of a cult, and some of us died. Cult life is hard. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. If cult life was easy, everyone would do it.
We're not finished here.
So basically, we are a ghost hunter, and this is our wife, who unfortunately she done got died by a nightmare, but we survived. And as we go and investigate these cases, we end up at a point in the road where we can either choose to banish a corrupt spirit or person, ascend them to the above, banish them to the below, or we can judge them. And if we judge them, we literally steal their life force and feed it back into the ghost of our dead wife. And the more we do that, the closer she can be to coming back to life. But that's also like something they're not supposed to do. So it's a big moral dilemma. Oh, thank you for giving the shout out to Bees Lamp. Greatly appreciated. I sing bees and cats all the time in my head because of my friend Cat. Eric, I've been wanting to play this game so bad. Oh, you should. You should. I had this on my wish list for a while, and then I decided to just go for it.
You must take it.
Why won't you come with us then?
The quickest you'll go ahead. We'll wait with food and shelter ready, then we'll all travel on together.
And the story's great, and that's really what sells me on games is if the story is worth my time.
Do you agree, Doolin?
But what I also like,
Samuel, of course I will.
is this game gives you options right off the bat. You can either play this, like if you're a gamer and you love a big challenge, and you want the fights and everything to be difficult, then you can do that. But if you're someone like me who gets frustrated easy...
MySpace Tom official.
Thank you, MySpace Tom, for the follow! Greatly appreciated. But if you're someone like me who's like, I kind of want to play this to experience the story, not necessarily to have a big challenge of a game. I kind of just want an interactive book experience. You can select that from the beginning. Like, are you just here for the story, or do you want to like hack and slash and, do all that? So I have it basically set to story mode. So I don't know how much harder it probably would be otherwise. I'd assume there's like 3 or 4 levels of difficulty to it.
I think what became of them.
But I have it dialed down just because I would rather keep moving and, press A in the conversation, press B in the conversation, that sort of stuff. But these little fight sequences that we have are a lot of fun, but it doesn't really take much effort. So I will take that as a win.
I, Nicholas Doolin, am lost. I do not appreciate the feeling. Thickskin ought to be here, but she is not. Perhaps we have taken the wrong road, and we are on the devil's path to the dark interior, out beyond the frontier. But I do not think so. My instinct says we're close to the meeting point. Very close. But the wolves are closer, and I must rest.
Voice acting too. That's part of what I like about story games is I will usually assign voices to characters. I mean, heck, what was it? What game was it? It was one of the I think it was one of the Life is Strange games. I ended up playing the entirety of the game. I had accidentally got the language set up wrong, so I couldn't figure out how to change it was all the dialogue was in Japanese, which is fine. And I ended up turning the dialogue audio all the way down. And I ended up voicing all of the characters as characters from the Homestar Runner universe.
To split the group. The larger the band, the slower it moves.
So like there was this big, relationship thing between Strong Bad and Homestar Runner.
We'd never let the English divide us.
These are civilians. They cannot always carry their own
Because there was a big thing between Homestar Runner and Strong Bad.
Oh, no, there wasn't. You were just being stupid.
No, you're wrong, Strong Bad.
OMFG, that takes me back. Yep, my elder millennial is showing. All right, I'm hetero, but that deep rumble, hot.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, I also produce a storytelling podcast YouTube series as well, where I basically voice act and audio theater up a bit of stories and whatnot. It's called Stories Telling Stories. And thank you for the plug, HB.
And butthole pleasures.
It's it's voice acting. It's not about butthole pleasures. It's the other end of the body. I mean, it's the other end of the same tube, but it is not about butthole pleasures. What is over? Oh, I see you. Somebody needs some shooting. Take that. Oh, that's what we need. But yeah, we like to have silly fun here. Silly fun. I have 2 theater degrees, so I gotta use them somehow. Work in IT by day, do theater by night. And then stream twice a week.
Somewhere in the middle we can survive.
Hey. Everything's gonna be okay.
It is?
Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay, whew, I was worried for a second there.
Everything's gonna be okay!
That's what you said! I heard you! Why are you yelling at me? Okay! Ah!
Take heart indeed.
Maybe they're still out there somewhere.
Take heart. The camp lies close northwest. We await you there. Kate N. Kate. Not. It is not Kate. What's this then? Oh, it's a fire.
Papers. Half burned.
Property of C. Newsmith. Oh, it's probably C as in Catherine. Oh, Kate's journal. There we go. Burned pages. You primed me. Right, you said. Right, Catherine. That's what vexes you be removed. But the hand that pushed the thorn into my heart cannot be the hand that plucks it. You are 7 years dead, and the thorn still pricks my heart. A thorn put there by my own hand when I let you die. Burned pages. You loved me, I know it, sure and good. I thought I loved you too, but I were wrong. For love is grace and bravery, and I had neither. It was wrong of you to love me when I merit only scorn. I am a coward. I am a weakling. I am a fool. I am a woman of no mettle. You, Deborah, were a woman of the highest courage. Burned pages. The second group won't come, and this diary is a hollow song to the hopes of a fool. I can dally no longer. I'll write no more, and the thorn is not removed. This cave was my shelter for a time. Now let it be the graveyard of my feelings. To the fire with it all. Lurkin Aftercare away, bees. Thank you for the raid. Greatly appreciated.
Let her die.
Self-care is important, yo.
Newsmith has a low opinion of herself.
She had to hide that love.
She'd have to keep her love well hidden.
All right, is this a fire spot? Okay, it is. Cool. All right, well, it is 11:44 p.m. because we are here on the East Coast. So it is just about time for us to move on over and play Marbs as we start winding down our stream here. But we're gonna check see if we have any upgrades available. Oh, there's an evolution available. What have we here then? What have we here? All right, we already initiator damage dealt by red is increased by 30%. Oh, that could be good. Got down here. Oh, perfect switch. Banish point gains are increased by 15%. What about over here? Parrying restores 15 speed. I never parry. I'm terrible. Oh, I never do the switch either. So probably the damage dealt would be the best thing. Yeah. Wait a second. Banishing an enemy increases the damage of the next heavy by 200%. Dude. Fourth light attack triggers a punch attack that ignores resistance. Banish points. Well, I use the heavy one mostly, so... Oh! It said it gave me an extra one. Why? Why is it not letting me use it? Hmm. Oh, there we go. I guess it's selective on what ones you can actually use. Oh, Fates is at 99.4. You're only, what is that, 600 points away from redeeming for your Yitza Pizza hat. Heck yeah. All right, there's that. So we do not have any upgrades. Doesn't look like it. All right. We're going to rest, which I believe should save. Lurking seems to give far more points than I expected. Well, the channel that I've been following on Twitch, I think this is the second channel I ever followed after Harker. I've got over 500,000 points in it at this point.
That makes one of us.
How is it? The hunger.
We did after redeeming Ring of Fire on us. CB Geek redeemed the sarsaparilla.
I never understood how you could eat in the mornings.
I never understood how you
But
could get
with
about
how
with
this
a
is
thing
set
on an
up,
empty stomach.
Like my mother.
we have it so that
She'd sit me at the table until I.
there are 3 flavors.
I'd let the flies
and
before I'd give in.
One flavor,
Possibly imagine you've been
one of each flavor could be redeemed each stream. So technically, if you wanted me to drink a second one, either the grape or the classic Nuka-Cola, you could. You just couldn't make me do another sarsaparilla. But this sarsaparilla here, especially for you, Lamp, as a root beer person, this is really good. This is really good. All right, so we're going to save it here because it is about Marb o'clock. Might have been snoozing. Oh, no worries. No worries. Anya is likely not going to join us for Marps tonight. She and her hubbies are binging Stranger Things. From what I can tell, they're almost to the finale. Oh, yeah, again, no worries. No worries. I make no demands of anyone's time. I'm just glad that people can pop in when they can. All right. So we are... Seema! Nice to see you, Seema. Hope you had a good holiday. We're just moving on over to some Marbs now. Getting it fired on up. Fates is having a cottage cheese snack and a glass of Sprite before Marbs, then catching the Dreamland Express. Yeah, that's my plan as well. Finish up Marbs and then head on to bed because I am tired. And I'm looking forward to a real nice, solid sleep.
You falling asleep during stream?
Never, says HB about Lamp. All right, you know what time it is. Calling all Marb Stars, calling all Marb Stars. It's time to roll, it's time to roll. The game is open, the store is ready for business. Calling all Marb Stars, calling all Marb Stars. Exclamation point play in the chat. Let's play Marbles on Stream. Oh, yeah. Go, little Marb Star. Thank you for joining us. And for those new folks here, this is traditionally how we end our streams, going back to the very beginning of my time here on Twitch in summer of 2020. Been doing this over 5 years at this point, believe it or not. Some things never change. The classics stay the same. So we play a 5-round Grand Prix of Marbles on Stream to just sort of set the vibe, to bring things back down to normal as we prepare to peace out for the night. But everyone is welcome to play. If you're not familiar with Marbles on Stream, it's a community-based game. You don't need to own it in order to play along. All you have to do is type !play in the chat at the start of each of our 5 races, and you'll have a Marb dropped on the board. It will race on its own according to gravity and physics and whatever other crap is programmed into each respective level. I will steer the camera, provide the amazing color commentary. And other than that, we have some house rules here. There's a group of Marb Stars here called the Pact that is headed by Waddy, and the rule is only Waddy or a member of Waddy's Pact is able to finish in 8th place. And if you do, then you will be how dared thusly. And there's a few things that you can work towards. So if through the course of this Grand Prix, if you get a 1st place finish, if you get yeeted off the board, which we call a yeets a pizza, and if you get an 8th place finish, those 3 things combined, you get a hat trick. Which is kind of like getting a full house in when you're playing cards. Or would that be like a flush? I don't know. How would you relate it to cards? Maybe would it be a full house? I don't know. I never thought about comparing Marbs to cards before. I'd like to humbly request for a Chaos Marble. I want to be a Beyblade. So we do have some custom Marb skins available. With limited exception, they are entirely food. So if you see on the sides of the screen, if you're not a subscriber, there are skins on the left. Yeah, this side. Which include Rum Ham, a Groovy Marb, Chex Mix, Space Cat, Fruity Pebbles, and Cheese. And to use those skins, when you type !play, you then put the number 1 through 6 immediately after it, depending on which skin you want. And if you are a subscriber, you have access to all the skins on the right as well, which includes Krabby Cakes, Yeets a Pizza, Baked Potato, Meat Wad, Ice Cream Sandwich, Biscotti, Frosted Donut, and Purple Demon.
Debilitating headaches, night sweats, and fever drive, flaky skin.
Packs can go screw, says CPK. And yes, there are people that are not in the pact, so it can get a little heated.
A rare form of kidney disease.
All right, I missed some stuff in chat here. I'm just scrolling right up real quick. Seema says, the holiday was wonderful. We're getting hit by a bunch of snow now. Yeah, it's been freezing here. We're back down to single digits. It's just freaking freezing. But that's all right. We're sitting here next to the the warming glow of the PC, and that'll keep us warm. Just in case you change things since Christmas is over, I want to do one more for the season. Well, it's yeah, we have Tuesday's stream. I think Tuesday is our last stream of the year. And then, yeah, I'm not sure when exactly we'll... I mean, it'll be relatively soon. Probably after next week. Probably the week after. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Wait, HB, I'm trying to find what you said I needed to edit in relation to Bees' username. What is incorrect? Just so I can fix it. Did you update my name in the pact? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it. That's what it is. No, it is I will do that right now, because that is important. Because Flightless Bird, aka Burb, is now Bees. Because we went from the Burbs to the Bees. And I'm going to do that right now before I forget and before we roll on this first race. It used to be something my mods could do, but for some reason, it doesn't let me do it anymore, stupid stream elements. That's alright. I can take care of it right here, right now. Here we go. All right, Bees, you are now officially in your current form. You are now in the pact list. Let's just confirm. And there it is. Tall glass of Bees. All right, Buzz, Marb Stars. Let's do roll call, and then we will roll. Let's see who we got on the board. All right, we got HB, Rowan, Seema, myself, Chris the Lamp, Fates, Mare Bear, Bees, and CP Geek. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. Exclamation point plays all you gots to do. And remember, you got to do this for each of the 5 races we're about to roll. So let us go. Where the heck's my mouse? There we go. Legit pro streamer here. You'd have no idea I've been doing this for 5 years. Fuck yeah! All right, Fate's turning us purple here to match the course. All right, as we get to the end of the sorting funnel, who's going to be leading the charge here? Looks like it's Seema by a hair. As we split the field here. Seema, CB Geek, and HB going left, everyone else going right.
And so I wake up in the morning and I step outside, but it's -10 and I want to die.
Oh, that is too real. That is too real right now. When the guy came to tow away my old car first thing this morning, the temperature was 4 degrees and the wind chill temperature was -8. So that was a pretty miserable experience. Granted, I didn't have to stand outside while he did all that stuff, but I felt kind of rude to not, you know. Anyway, Fate's leading the way here. Mare Bear in second. Looks like Chris the Lamp just barely in third. What in the hell is that? What in the hell is this? It's like a cat riding a bike, wearing a kite or angel wings that a girl is standing on. What is this? I'm flying the camera as fast as we can. It's not getting any clearer. What the hell is this thing? It gets weirder the more you look at it. Is it a cat or a dog? Cat, dog, cat, dog. And someone dressed in purple back there? What is this? It's not pooping, is it? Is that a fox? Is that fox pooping in a bowl? Oh, Fates just came out of the fox's ass. Oh, that isn't good. What is this? And what is that guy down there? I mean, look, he has no idea what's going on, but I'm sure he's the mastermind of it all. Paragliding. Well, look at this. The Marbs are literally rolling out of the fox's ass down the stairs towards this crazy thing. Then we got that lady there in the purple. Kind of looks familiar, but I don't know why.
And butthole pleasures. It's not about butthole pleasures.
And if you're the fox, oh, look at that. Oh, it's got the hole and everything. Oh, don't show us that. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a warp spot and everything. Oh. But HB with the W. Awesome. Shit right now. All right, HB with the W, CMOS up. And Rowan with the Yeetza Pizza. CMOS, XC Silver second, CB Geek third, Fates got Fates is fourth, your boy fifth, Bees in sixth, Lamp in seventh. Uh-oh.
Mare Bear, how dare!
Mare Bear, not a member of the pact, daring to steal that 8th place position. Waddy is not feeling well, so is not here for stream, but preemptively issued how dares just in case. So how dare Mare Bear? You're getting how dared thusly. That big-eyed thing is the Pokemon Bellibolt.
Fate's got fourth.
That frog is a new Pokemon. But what does this have to do with buttholes? It's not about the butthole pleasures. Let's get off this map. Let's go to respectable, memorable adventure. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about respectable, memorable adventure, not about butthole, fox butthole pleasures. Exclamation point play in the chat.
How dare on behalf of Waddy!
Oh, Bees repping for the pact. Throwing some how dares out there.
Shit right now.
Awesome.
You can shit right. Oh. And remember, custom Marb skins are available. If you're subbed, you have access to all 14. If you're not, you have access to the first 6. You just exclamation point play and then the number of your choosing. Including Rum Ham, Groovy, Chex Mix, Space Cat, Fruity Pebbles, and Cheese. But yeah, Eric, how about I steal Tuesday, end of year on some calm and fun Planet Crafter? So the last Tuesday being the last stream of the year, the initial plan was we're gonna shape at least part of the stream like my old radio show from back in the day when I was, when your boy was on terrestrial radio. And do a my year in music review, where I can just recount my top 10 albums of the year. That shouldn't take the whole stream time, but it'll be a nice sort of flashback. I'll get to play some of my old radio jingles and stuff. We'll have some fun with that. So if you want to split the stream with that, I could do my top 10. We could do our little installment of Kicking Ass and Taking Names 2025, and then we can move on over to your takeover and finish up with the Planet Crafter if you'd like. How many did you miss? This is race number 2. I think B got Eric obsessed with butthole pleasures now after half a decade of playing that set. No, I'm not. I mean, you all made it the most redeemed sound alert that we have 2 or 3 years in a row now. 250 times for 2025. That's 25 times. No, that makes no sense. That's a lot. That's a lot of butthole pleasures. The first or second stream of 20. Okay, if you'd rather do it that way, we could do that. We could do a week from today. I think that would work. I think
Shit,
that's
piss, fuck, cock, pee pee, wiener, butthole, wee wee, suck, fart, fairy, hairy, poopy, scooby, pee pee, poopy, doopy, loopy, fuck nut.
because a week from today. What day is that? What is next Friday? So if you have no idea what we're talking about, another little, yes, that's the second. So if you want to do the second, Fates, we could do that for your hostile stream takeover. For anyone in our stream community here, that's if you've been here enough to have to be assigned one of our VIP badges, which doesn't take very long, to be honest. It doesn't take very long. But what we like to do, we like to extend the opportunity to do what we call a hostile stream takeover the week, ideally, of your birthday. So if you so choose, on roundabouts your birthday, you can invoke that right, and you can make me do whatever you want me to do on stream. Within terms of service, of course, within terms of service. And that can be you want me to play a specific game or do whatever else on stream. I pick up my guitar and play cover songs the whole time. Really whatever you want. It's a look at me, I am the captain now, and I have to listen to you. So Fates' birthday is in a couple days, so we're gonna do a hostile streams takeover for Fates where we play the game Planet Crafter and just have a chill old time. That is mine and HB's fault. It was my thing to end stream with butthole pleasures. Redeem butthole pleasures. I think it was supposed to say, I think we got Eric obsessed with butthole pleasures, but I laughed because it accidentally got blamed on me. It was the birds and the bees, the burbs and the bees, and the butthole pleasures. That's my Twitch autobiography. The burbs, the bees, and the butthole pleasures.
Lizard.
And the lizard. And the lizard. Second sounds good. The day after we get back from holidays. All right, so a week from today, everyone, this is your announcement here. Fates will be doing a hostile stream takeover here, and we'll be playing some Planet Crafter. So, all right, if you're not on the board, make sure you get in there, ! Play. We're doing a lot of yapping here, but it's important. We got Seema, CB Geek, Rowan, Fates, Bees, Mare Bear, Crystal Lamp, HB, Rickshaw Tom, and your boy. If I didn't say your name, you ain't in there, ! Play. Otherwise, we gonna roll. Where the hell? And my mouse disappeared. There you are. There you are. Thought you could get away, huh? But yeah, I could show you Secrets of the Vanilla Map, or we could see the new DLC. Yeah, I've seen the brand new planet, but I haven't checked it out yet for myself. So we could do that. We could check out the new planet, the toxic one. World record on this course: 1 minute 18 seconds. All right, Seema leading the way. Nope. Crystal Lamp leading the way. Seema in second. Your boy in third. Fates in fourth. Bees. Eric, your shit looks like it's sparkling. Oh, yes. I still can't believe I didn't realize that the freaking Dookie hat twinkles. And the fact that I didn't realize it twinkles until after I'd already been wearing it for like half an hour. Sometimes the autocorrect on my phone has a mind of its own. What I hate is at least for me, Autocorrect seems to have gotten to the point now where I don't know if it's some stupid AI bullshit that they're putting into it, but it is now to the point where, like, if you have things that you specifically spell a certain way, like you purposely spell them wrong or whatever, just, you know, for emphasis or whatever, it will autocorrect and make it right instead of like, I'm sitting here bitching about the fact that autocorrect is making things correct now, and I don't like it. Autocorrect exists historically to make things wrong and funny. Am I right? Maybe it's my old man yells at clouds, elder millennial showing. Back in my day, autocorrect was a piece of shit and we loved it. Oh, and your boy in the lead. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. I'm allowed to win sometimes, damn it. Oh, I guess not. Bees and Rowan jumped out of the spiral and stole the W from me. Well played, Bees. Well played. But Bees with the W. Rowan with the assist, getting that sexy silver second. Crystal Lamp in third. CB Geek fourth. Your boy in fifth. I was supposed to win, damn it. HB sixth. Rickshaw Tom seventh. For the second in a row, Mare Bear How Dares and steals the second eighth. Waddy's not here, and Mare Bear just goes to town. All that thieving. And Fates and Seema getting some Yitza Pizza on their way out, though. They're being like, you guys can have it. We'll get some delicious Yitza Pizza. Oh, you teamed up. Good job, Bees. Hell yeah, that's my first win. That's my cult leader. Mare Bear, how dare! On behalf of Waddy. How dare applied successfully. All right, we're halfway there. Race 3 out of 5. Almost absurd whimsy. Because we're not ridiculous here. This is an almost absurd whimsy. Exclamation point play. Again. Well, you're going to go 3 for 3, Mare Bear? You going to show us how it's done? Exclamation point play, everybody. And congrats on your very first win, Bees. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm always keeping my eye out for new food-related skins for my Marbs here. They're a bit few and far between, but they do pop up. I will be keeping my eyes open. Maybe if I can find a like a honeycomb one, that'd be pretty sweet. Honey, sweet. So I'll let you know, Bees, if I'm able to find a honeycomb skin for Marbs. I've been training all week. It paid off, I see. Indeed. Indubitably. All right, 8 Marbs on the board. I think we were rolling 10 last time. So magic number is 10. Make sure you're on the board. Exclamation point play. We got Top, Lamp, Rowan, Mare Bear, Bees, Seema, HB, and your boy. There's CP Geek. I was just going to say we're missing CP Geek. And then Fates. All right, that's 10 of us. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. But I'm going to take a little sip of my Fallout Sarsaparilla here. Delightful. And now we're going to roll. CP Geek did our very first redemption of the Fallout sodas. So we got to try the Sarsaparilla tonight, which is very nice. If you're a fan of sarsaparilla or root beer type flavors, this is very good. It's very good. It is full sugar though. So if you're someone like me who has more of a taste developed for artificial sweeteners, may not be for you, but this is at least sweetened with sugar instead of corn syrup, so we'll take that as a win. So at least it doesn't like give you that corn syrup throat. At least it does me. But this is good. Very good. World record on this course, 1 minute 5 seconds. Oh, Mare Bear in the lead this time. Mayor Bear got 2 eighths. Now Mayor Bear's like, I'm going to finish first. I'm going to get mine. Good luck, everybody else. Oh, but here comes your boy. Oh, be careful, Mayor Bear. I may finish before you. I'm going to make you work for it. Might be a photo finish here. We shall see. Oh, Mayor Bear being like, nope. Nope, it's all mine. Well, Mayor Bear got hers. Your boy in Sexy Silver second. Here comes HB for third. All right, Seema fourth. CB Geek in fifth. Looks like Rowan in sixth. Oh, Chris the Lamp seventh. Bees securing eighth for the Pact. Which means Bees has an eighth and a W. All Bees needs is a Yeats of Pizza to get a hat trick. Now we're just waiting for Rickshaw Tom and Fates. Heck yes! In honor of Waddy! It is secured. We will let Waddy know that Bees successfully defended the honor of the Pact and secured it in race number 3. But Mayor Bear with the W. Now, Mayor Bear only needs a Yeats of Pizza as well, where people are racking up the necessary bits for the hat tricks. Your boy in second, HB third, Seema fourth, CB Geek fifth, Rowan sixth, Lamp seventh. Why are the... Well, look at the times there. .489, .489, .489, .4... That is weird. That is weird. All right, well, in any case, and then Bees with the 8th, Top in 9th, Fates rounding things out. So on to the penultimate race, number 4 out of 5, Lucky Dropping Air, exclamation point play. Tonight's Dark Pop soundtrack brought to you once again by my TikTok For You page. This is an artist called Shy, spelled with a 5. To visualize that, it's like that. But I always love repping the indie music here. Takes me back to my radio days. We're double fisting our beverages now. I went away from the kitty and dropped all the way to 6th. Clearly a mistake.
I look like I know what the JPEG is. I just want a picture of the goddamn
100 bits for the hot dog song. Thank you, CB Geek.
Dang hot dog.
Got some goddamn hot dogs in the chat.
Hot dog. I just want a picture of the. I just want a picture of the. Dang hot dog. I look like I know what the JPEG is. I just want a picture of the goddamn hot dog.
Just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Let's see, Fates. I've speedrun the vanilla map of Planet Crafter in about 14 hours of total playtime, mainly for the good ending, getting the 8 randomly generated crossed endgame location key cards. That's, for some reason, that sentence crossed eyes in my brain. And then 14 keys and 7 secret locations is a fucking biatch to do. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. I put a lot of hours in the Planet Crafter, but never got anywhere near endgame. Good luck, kitty. Gotta channel the energy of Goose. Well, anything can happen when you're playing marbles on stream. That's what we like to say here. We are missing one Marb star here, so who's holding out on us? Our magic number to roll is 10. We got Fates, CB Geek, HB, Crystal Lamp, Seema, Rowan, Mare Bear, myself, and Bees. Bees with the opportune drop right there at the front of the line. keep your eyes on bees this race. I think we're just missing Rickshaw Tom. If Rickshaw Tom is still going to roll. I just want to play D's nuts.
Paging Rickshaw Tom, you're wanted at the service desk. Oh, and there you are. You're here. You can disregard this message. Thank you for shopping at Ames.
And let's roll. It wouldn't be so bad if the secret bases were in a specific order and across the map from the others. And the one needed for the good ending being behind the second to last terraformation score doesn't help. Well, it keeps it different. It keeps the replayability high at least. Because what would be the point of replaying it if everything was in the same place every time? You know?
Variety's the spice of life.
All right, bees with quite the distance here. You're going the distance. You're going for speed. You're going for bees. She's all alone, all alone, all alone, and it's all bees. Oh God! And I love all your bees emotes and everything that you've put out. You really carved that out, and I am appreciative of it. All right, your boy's leading the charge in that tube. HB and B's duking it out in that tube. Rickshaw Tom way down there in that tube. Who picked best? I don't know. Maybe me. Maze and me. I'm allowed to win sometimes, damn it. Dang, B's running away with it. Thanks, Eric. You're welcome, Bees. Why am I so far behind? Oh, no. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. There's always the possibility to catch up. You could also be looking to secure that 8th. Even though you're not currently a member of the pact, it could just be that you're looking to take the 8th. So, collecting all the infinity stones for a hat trick, perhaps? Oh, HB eats a pizza off the map. Ironically, out of the 3 endings, the one I bitched about is only the second most annoying. The bad ending requires grinding up to 100,000 credits, which takes abusing randomly generated bases from the teleporter, which takes rare minerals. Yeah, again, that's late game stuff I never got into. Now the course is sort of turned into a Play-Doh fun factory, so that's kind of neat. Get back here, Chris! You were doing so good, too! Well, sometimes you just want to step aside, go get a nice slice of Yeetza pizza. Oh, and Rickshaw Tom going to secure the W. Rickshaw Tom getting that bag. CMOD, Sexy Silver 2nd. Bees rounding out the top 3. CB Geek 4th. Crystal Lamp in 5th. Rowan currently in position to collect that 8th. Here comes your boy for 6th. Fate 7th. Oh no, Mare Bear out of nowhere. Mare Bear. Where did she come from? Mare Bear, how dare! Well, sorry, Rowan. Looks like Mare Bear just was like, haha, nope. I need 3 8s out of 4 races. How dare indeed.
Whoa. Merbear Panda Booty just cheered 1 bits. Mwahahaha.
I've never heard Trashly make that sound. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rickshaw Tom with the W, CMOS 2nd, Bees in 3rd, CB Geek 4th.
Lizard.
Another lizard creeping around here. Crystal Lamp 5th, you boy 6th, Fates 7th, Mare Bear, how dare? How dare? 3/8? Are you never satisfied? Rowan in 9th, HB getting some Yeetsa Pizza there. Now we're moving on to the last race, everyone. Last race. Oh no! Total destruction.
Last call. Last call. Bring your final purchases down to the service desk. The store is closing. Last call. Get out of here. It's a holiday weekend. Our employees want to go home. Get on the board. Roll your marbs. And thank you for shouting your names.
Oh, Fates is at 99.7k channel points. Fates has been counting them down to be able to redeem for one of our limited edition Yeetsa Pizza hats. Absolutely free of charge. So it's a good excuse to pop in and lurk. Stock up those points. Again, for those new folks that are here, another thing I like to do is if you save up 100,000 channel points, then I will buy and send you completely free of charge to you any piece of merch in the merch store that's under the $20 price point. And if you save up 200,000 points, anything including the over and under $20 price point, anything in the shop, just as my thanks for sticking with this goofy silliness long enough to collect those points. Started the stream at 98.6, gained 1,100, which is higher than I expected. Go, little Marp Star, go, little Marp Star. All right, 6 Marbs on the board. People are holding out on us. Come on, last race, get in there, you rascals. Come on. Skedaddle over here. Get those Marbs in. Let's see. How many? I think we've got 6. So Waddy's redeemed for 1. This one we're holding for HB, who's already redeemed for 1. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 Yeetsa Pizza hats. Something I talked about doing for years and years. Finally was able to get them sourced. Limited run. Hold your horses. I'm doing like 4 things. No worries. We just don't want people to miss out. Fates is looking for 1st or 8th for a hat trick. We're up to 8 Marbs. We got Bees, Seema, Rowan, Mare Bear, CB Geek, myself, HB, and Fates on the board. So we're missing Rickshaw Tom for the last race. And who else? Is it Crystal Lamp? Rickshaw Tom and Crystal Lamp? Is that who we're missing? There's Rickshaw Tom on the board. Now I think we're just missing Chris the Lamp, although we know how prone Chris the Lamp is to falling asleep on us.
Paging Chris the Lamp, if you're still out there, we got 1 more race to go. Paging Chris the Lamp, if you're out there, we got 1 more race to go. Get your ass down to the service desk or we're locking you in the store, and we won't be back till Tuesday. Chris the Lamp.
And there you are. I was just going to say, all right, the sarsaparilla is done, and it's time to roll. And here we go. Lamp is here. We got our 10 Marbs on the board. Final race. Let's go. World record on this last course here, 1 minute 25 seconds. HB leading the charge here. Is HB going to go from Yitza Pizza to W? We shall see. We shall see. HB way out in the lead. Rowan in second. Seema in third. HB way out in the lead here. It is HB's race to lose at this point. Rowan second, Seema third. Oh, your boy moving ahead of Fates, moving into fourth. Fates is down into fifth. HB rolling across that button candy through another obstacle into the zippity zop zoom, going straight to the moon. HB putting on a clinic here, showing us how it's done. Oh! If HB hadn't hit that spinneroonie, it would have been world record. It would have been a new world record. Here comes Rowan. Oh, hitting the spinneroonie as well. Oh, Rickshaw Tom like a bat out of hell, just flying off the course and exploding. That's Rush Delivery of Yitza Pizza. HB locking in the W. Rowan with that sexy silver second. Here comes Seema for third. Oh, no! Getting pegged. And Mare Bear stealing the third right out from under Seema. Seema in fourth. Crystal Lamp fifth. Your boy sixth. Oh, B's joining Rickshaw Tom for some Yitza Pizza. Now, is it going to be Fates or is it going to be CP Geek? Who's going to get that eighth? It looks like CP Geek is going to get that final eighth here. It's not a Marb race without a yeet from me. Well, everyone deserves some Yitza Pizza. And CP Geek deciding to get pegged and go to Yitza Pizza instead of dropping into the finale box. But that is a fine alternative. HB with a W, Rowan second, Mare Bear third, Seema fourth, Crystal Lamp in fifth, your boy sixth, Fate seventh, CB Geek Yitza Pizza eighth, Bees ninth, Top in 10th. Now we got to head on over to Victory Valley, see who stands tall and proud in the overall list here. Let's see, but in third place, going home LeBron's, we've got Bees! Oh, Bees got a hat trick. Bees got hat trick. And top three. So we got to put the hat trick hat on. Got to put, even if it's just for the very end here, putting the hat trick hat on because Bees earned it. Come on. Get on there. There you go. There you go. Hat trick. And in second place, going home with silver, sexy silver, we've got Seema! And in first place with all the gold, all the glory, and all the bragging rights is none other than the most excellent HB! Well done, HB. Well done. Let's check out the rest of the standings here. HB with the W, 76 and 2. Seema second, 54 and 0. Bees third, 48 and 1. Rowan fourth, technically tying Bees for points, but not picking up any W's, 48 and 0. Mare Bear fifth, 38 and 1, and taking 3 8s as well. Crystal Lamp in sixth, 34 and 1. CB Geek seventh, 20 and 0. CB Geek seventh, yeah. Crystal Lamp stealing that overall eighth, 16 and 0. Lamp, how dare! And your boy in ninth, and Fate's rounding things out here. But of course, remember, we are all excellent on this blessed Marbtastic day. So round of applause to everyone. Go, little Marb stars. Y'all are wonderful. And with that, we draw another fantastic stream to a close here. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. here on the East Coast. So, seems our timing was just about perfect. That feels insulting, Zillow/Zammo. I mean, can't win all the time. Sometimes you don't get anything. I mean, I'm more often than not, I'm the one at the bottom of the pile there, and people are like, "How dare you win?" It's like usually I'm dead last with nothing. Thank you, Eric. Glad I was able to catch a stream. Well, you gotta keep that streak alive, Bees. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing your folks over here and trusting them with me and my weird and wonderful community. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday season. If you celebrate, we still have the new year to look forward to, which is something we all can celebrate non-denominationally.
Butthole pleasures. It's not.
It's not. It's not butthole pleasures. It's the new year. Damn, not the new rear. It's the new year. You silly, silly people. Anyway, stole my thunder there. Let's take a quick peek here and see who may be on. It is a little late in the evening. Let's see.
Fuzzy duck! Ducky fuzz! Duzzy fuck! Fuck!
Hey, it looks like it's been a hot minute since we've given a raid over to DJ Nikki G. Why don't we do that? It's an old one. I brought back some of the vintage classics from the early years here. So we're going to raid over to DJ Nikki G, who's a good friend of the channel here. It's been a bit since we've gotten to raid over there. So let's do this. Let's get that queued up to go. And all right, excellent. So we will be back on Tuesday, everyone, for our final stream of 2025. We'll be running it as an installment of my old radio show called Kickin' Ass and Taking Names for at least the first part. I'm just going to recap what I consider the top 10 albums of 2025, and we'll, of course, be letting people submit their suggestions, well, not their personal choices, if you for what you think the best song and album of 2025 are. We're going to share some music around and have some good times. So until then, have a good rest of your weekend. If it's a holiday weekend for you, fantastic. If it's not, and it's a regular weekend, enjoy it none the same. If you got to work, I hope it ain't bad. I hope people are nice. And whatever you're doing, do it the best you can with however many spoons you've got available. Don't push yourself too hard. Self-care is important, yo. So, with all that, let's head on over to DJ Nikki G, show him some love in the chat, and we'll be back next time. But until then, we have one last thing to do, and that is to say, thank you, Bees, finally, for the raid, and Raiders for coming on in. Y'all are wonderful folks, and we hope to see you around in the future. And until next time, so long and good night. So long and good night.
And butthole pleasures.
It's not about butthole pleasures.
At all.
Raiders, welcome. What is up? I'm DJ Nikki G.